Education is the key to prevention when it comes to sex trafficking. Kirstie Hayhoe is a community educator with Chill on sex trafficking. She joins me now from Calgary. Okay, Kirstie, red flags. What should Canadians look for in our communities, in our social circles, that would indicate someone is trafficked or is at risk of being trafficked?
Yeah, so a lot of signs, it is kind of hard with this issue because there's not necessarily a face or a stereotype of a trafficker, of who to look for, what they look like, because it can be any age, any gender. We hear of women traffickers and male traffickers. And so it is kind of a harder thing to be able to identify. But a lot of the time it does look like a relationship. So sometimes something to look for is if there's maybe an older male and there's just a smaller, younger girl with him, and it kind of looks like a romantic relationship. A lot of the time that is what it can look like. And kind of some red flags, I guess, is to kind of look for if a lot of the time people will talk as if they're talking in a script. So this may be because of the control that traffickers have over the person that they've recruited.
And Kirstie, we've already heard about the economy. There's also something about luring, middle-class kids or lower-class kids with treats like a great purse. Or tell me about how you should watch the economy of your friends.
Yeah, so a lot of the time, traffickers will kind of woo people into this situation by filling a need that they have or a desire that they have. And a lot of the time, they may shower them with gifts, love, attention, which, again, what I said, like, it's kind of a term called boyfriending. So pursuing them as if in a romantic relationship. So a lot of the time, providing those things that they need for them. So it could be providing jewelry, nice clothes, taking them out to get their hair done, their nails done.
And Kirstie, how long is the ramp up on the boyfriending approach to being human trafficked? How long does it take a girl to move through boyfriending before she's trafficked?
Yeah. That's a really good question. So it can be really fast. It can be a really fast process, but it can also take a long time because traffickers are very patient, especially because of the amount of profit they get in from selling these girls.
More than a year? More than a year?
Yeah, sometimes that can be the case. Honestly, however long it takes for them to be able to gain their trust completely. And they've built that dependency on that trafficker and that romantic kind of relationship.
How does a parent intervene? So you're worried that this is not a good thing. You sense it could go somewhere bad a year from now. How does a parent, a friend intervene?
Honestly, the most important thing is to let the authorities know. So calling the police, letting them know, because even if there's no hard evidence, they have to investigate. And this is a very serious issue. And it's not always best to actually you get involved yourself as a parent, because you're putting yourself in danger and you're putting your daughter or son in danger as well, because the trafficker will...
You quietly phone the police and say, would you look into my daughter's boyfriend?
Yes, yeah, because you can actually cause more harm for them if the trafficker finds out that you're kind of looking into this situation. They can start to ramp up abuse and control and things like that to kind of keep them in line.
Okay, so just call the cops, call the authorities. Yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Kirstie, we're going to put your website up, and thank you so much for joining us. Our viewers can get more education on protecting girls in school, while they're texting, video gaming, sports, working on their homework, all of those things. Trafficking relationships can start through such innocuous, innocent means. Kirstie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.